Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This video is actually for anyone who's interested in old theatres, but more importantly is for the two groups that have been very kind to me in letting me put my videos on there for people to enjoy, so I do appreciate it. And then groups know who they are, as obviously it will be appearing on their feeds, and I shall mention them at the end of this video as well in the written credits. So we're going to be looking at the Futurist Theatre that was located in Scarborough, North Yorkshire in England, and it was located on Foreshore Road on the seafront of the South Bay. The Futurist Theatre was built to the design of Scarborough architect Frank A. Tugwell and opened on the 27th of June 1921 as a cine variety theatre operated by William Caitlin. The Futurist itself could seat 2,393 people. Originally it boasted a grandiose, ornate facade of robust, self-cleaning white-glazed Caraware tiles. The design of Henry Dalton, although this was later obscured during spring 1968 by a facelift of rectangular plain yellow cladding. How wonderful. However, once the cladding was removed undercover around 2018, the tiles were judged to be still in a reasonable condition for their age. Its fitting out included an Abbott & Smith 3-manual 45-stop organ, played by Horace Shepherd. By the end of 1929, a Western Electric sound system had been installed in the cinema, and in 1954, it saw the addition of a cinemascope and 38-foot widescreen. Now, this is my second attempt of actually doing this bit because there's some tongue twisters in here, so I'll try again. Plans for a radical stage redesign by Captain J. H. Ritson were approved in early November 1957, stretching it a further 4 feet into the auditorium. Extra dressing rooms were to be positioned on the roof of the Arcadia/Palladium next door and the organ removed. This was undertaken from September 1958, once the twice nightly The Cyril Stapleton Band Show had finished, and although Plaxton's builders kept it at 24 hours a day in the final weeks, they still overran, allowing the next summer production a single stage rehearsal before its opening night, and during this redevelopment, film showings ceased. Hallelujah, I finished that bit. Another dramatic change came about during the late 1966, early 1967 season, courtesy of architects Cassidy, Farrington and Dennis, when the stage was lengthened a further 15 feet backwards into the former Arcadia Palladium auditorium, which also added a stage tower. The Beatles performed there twice, on the 11th of December 1963 and on the 9th of August 1964. The popular The Black and White Minstrel Show performed there many times when it was owned between 1966 and 1974 by Robert Luff, the producer of the stage version. The extension to the stage meant the closure of the adjacent Arcadia Theatre, which became a lounge. A new Todd AO system integrated in May 1968 allowed the Futurist to begin showing films once again. Around the same time, a balcony was mounted above the circle, allowing the theatre to accommodate 2,155 seats. The Futurist had the 12th largest capacity of a theatre in the country and the 5th largest outside of London. During the 1980s, Scarborough Borough Council took over the property and leased the theatre to Apollo Leisure Limited, and they ran it until September 2002. In December 2002, Barry Seastead, who also runs the Hollywood Plaza Cinema, took over the Futurist and refurbished the theatre and cinema, installing new projectors, DTS sound system and the new CinemaScope screen. Annually, the theatre predominantly maintained a consistent act through the months of July and August. In the winter of 2001, the Futurists managed to attract over 16,000 people during 8 sellout performances of Calendar Girls produced by David Pugh. However, sadly the theatre closed on the 6th of January 2014 after the operator's lease expired. On the 9th of January 2017, Scarborough Borough Council voted to demolish the theatre by the narrowest of margins, 22 to 21. Absolutely disgusting. The decision was a controversial one, as not all of the councillors voted, and many locals and visitors alike would have preferred the venue to be saved, restored and modernised. So would I, and I'm nearly damn sure so would a lot of other people. Shouldn't be demolishing lovely old buildings like that. Anyway, the building was demolished by August 2018. The fate of the site is uncertain. However, interest has been shown by the Flamingo Land Group, who gave a large donation to the incumbent Conservative Party prior to the ramping up of the party's campaign to demolish the building. Demolition of the building began in June 2018 and was completed in August 2018. The demolition and associated landworks cost local taxpayers £3.91 million. Better spent keeping it open and doing it up, in my opinion, but hey, what do I know? Plans for a new Flamingo Land attraction on the site were revealed in February 2019. Gordon Gibb, Chief Executive of Flamingo Land, announced in January 2022 that the company had reluctantly withdrawn its interest in the site due to differences in development plans between the company and the local council. So there we are. There is the history of the Futurist Theatre. Something I wanted to do, something I remember seeing as a kid when I went to Scarborough on many occasions. If anybody is watching this on any of the two Facebook, these Scarborough Facebook groups, if you do want me to do a particular video on anything, I mean, I can possibly think of a few myself. Maybe the lifts. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I can't remember what to call them. The cliff lifts, or whatever you want to call them. I can possibly do something on that. But also I have an interest in the railway, a very keen interest in the railway, so obviously I will be doing one on Scarborough Railway Station, and also the one on, I think they called it Holbeck Hall, that collapsed into the sea many years ago. I've just been doing some research on that, so look out for that. And also I will be doing something on the miniature railway that runs from Peasholm Park or Kinderland to Scalby Mills. So do look out for them. And once again, thank you very much for the people of Scarborough and the lovely comments that you put on my videos. And until the next one, take care of yourselves. Please like, share and subscribe. And goodbye.